When I was a young warrior, my teacher took me to a battlefield at dawn. The field was empty, only footprints and old banners. He poured a cup of tea and said, "We fight many battles, but most are on the inside." I looked at him, puzzled. He smiled. "Mastery begins where the sword ends." That is what I will speak of today. How to win battles in life with stance, strategy, and heart. Winning is not only about victory over others. Often, winning means returning home with your dignity, your time, and your peace intact. Let us walk through 3 lessons I learned with blood, patience, and tea. Lesson 1, stance. Build your ground before you swing. A samurai's stance is not a pose, it is a habit. We train to stand so that any wind would not topple us. In life, your stance is your daily routine. Sleep, movement, a short morning ritual, a committed start to the day. If your base is weak, the fiercest strategy will fail. My teacher would say, prepare like the dawn, quietly every day. Begin with small, immovable acts, a 5-minute breath practice, writing 1 sentence, walking 10 steps without your phone. These are your foundations. When hardship comes, you will not be pulled, you will root. Lesson 2, strategy. Choose the fight, not the noise. On the field, not every enemy must be cut down. The wise samurai watches, waits, and moves when the moment is right. Strategy is about choosing which battles matter. Is this argument worth your energy? Will this task bring you closer to what you desire in 1 year, 5 years, 10? Once a rival challenged me for honor. I could have responded with a blade, but I considered the cost. To my family, to my craft. I bowed instead and walked away. People thought I had surrendered, but months later, when he brought dishonor upon himself, my restraint stood like a mountain. Sometimes victory is patience. Sometimes it is a clean exit. Ask, does this fight feed my future? If not, let it pass. Lesson 3, heart. Win without losing yourself. The heart is the final judge. A samurai who wins and becomes cruel has lost. True victory preserves compassion and humility. You must be rigorous and kind. When you act from anger, you sharpen a blade that will cut your own hand. I remember a long campaign where we took much and lost even more in bitterness. My teacher lit incense and said, "A warrior who keeps his humanity can rebuild anything. A warrior without a heart has nothing to rebuild." Let your victories make you softer, not harder. Practical steps you can use today. Set your stance. Choose 3 small morning acts. Water, breath, 1 clear task, and protect them for a week. Name your strategy. Before you respond to anything today, ask, will this matter in a month? If no, delay or decline. Measure your heart. After an action, ask, did this make me better or bitter? If bitter, take a small step of compassion. A note, a deep breath, a walk, a short story. A young warrior once rushed into every quarrel to prove himself. He came to me with scars and exhaustion. I handed him a fan and taught him to fold it 50 times. "Why a fan?" he asked. "Because each fold is a choice," I said. One fold chooses restraint, another chooses haste. Folding is patience. After weeks, he stopped rushing. His hands healed. His eyes kept more peace. Small, repeated choices reshaped him. Winning life's battles is less spectacle, more craft. It is not a single thunderclap, but 1,000 small decisions. You win by showing up, by choosing what matters, and by returning to your center when storms rise. Samurai steps forward, places both hands on the sheathed katana, but does not draw. If this touched you, take 1 small step now. Write down 1 battle you will refuse and 1 you will accept this week. Share it below. A promise to yourself becomes a better teacher than fear. May your stance be steady, your strategy clear, and your heart soft. Until we meet again, breathe, stand, and walk with purpose.